A woman in McAlester wants to make sure families there get the help they need.
News on 6's Sawyer Buccy shows us how something good can come out of something as simple as a list.
This is the community resource list for our area, McAlester, Oklahoma.
Fill in the gaps. We hear that phrase a lot when we're talking about our communities. We need people who see a need and work to fill it instead of waiting for someone else to step up.
You can't take it with you.
The stuff?
Your stuff.
That's the way Jennifer Mullins thinks.
And we had over 3,000 pounds of food last year. And I just distributed it out.
She's the office manager at Southeastern Oklahoma Social Services.
We do a lot of community outreach here because we are very rural.
She realized families in need were asking her a lot of the same questions, where they could go for help feeding their kids, clothing for their kids, paying rent. So she spent a couple of weeks calling organizations in town and made this packet. She hands it to families to help guide them to organizations that can help.
So finally one day I sat down and I was like, well, I know they do this and I know they do that.
Jennifer is known around McAlester for her compassion and generosity.
I did a coat drive the last couple years. I haven't had time because my daughter's getting married in April.
She started an underwear and sock drive for kids in need at local schools.
My husband grew up very poor in rural Oklahoma, and those needs weren't met when he was little.
She gets community organizations involved in making holiday baskets for families in need. At Christmas, she uses donation money to buy presents for parents who can't afford them. Each month, she picks a different community organization to collect donations for. Communities are built by people who work to fill in the gaps, who work to meet the needs they see, who work to bring people together to fill in the weak spots. Kindness. That's the motto here.
Just trying to leave the world better than what it was when we got here.
In McAlester, Sawyer Buccy, Oklahoma's Own, News on 6.